The Subway Postgame Show is sponsored by Subway Restaurants. Subway, home of the famous $5 footlong.
I'm James Brown alongside my NFL Today crew. They will be Dan Marino, Coach Bill Cowher, Shannon Sharpe, and Boomer Esiason as we welcome you to the Subway Postgame Show. Impressions from early games, starting with Dan.
Well, first of all, guys, you know, Tennessee going 9-0, going into Chicago on the road, winning that game, but it's the style in which they won. They're a team that just likes to pound it and run the football. Chicago shut them down. They only had 20 yards rushing, and Kerry Collins stepped it up on the road, making some throws. He threw it 41 times, 2 touchdown passes, and had a clean game. That's what they're going to need, and sometimes when they're playing on the road, that was an impressive win for Tennessee.
And I'm going to talk about the Atlanta Falcons. I mean, the Atlanta Falcons go to 6-3 right now. They're still one game behind Carolina. They with Matt Ryan throwing 2 touchdowns, Michael Turner running the ball. This football team has not lost at home, and in their last 7 games, 4 of them are being played right now at home. So the Atlanta Falcons have played themselves right into the playoff picture, and who would have thought that at the beginning of this season?
Well, I want to talk about the Baltimore Ravens, guys. When you look at the Baltimore Ravens, we always knew they had a great defense, but when they can run the football, they had 162 rush yards a day. Joe Flacco was 15 of 23, 185 yards, 2 touchdowns. They're going to be awful difficult to beat because when you get that kind of production with the way they play defense, who would have thought it this late in the season they'd be 6-3 with a rookie quarterback at the helm?
And how about the AFC East? All 4 teams with winning records. The New York Jets just smoked the St. Louis Rams, setting up a huge game on Thursday night against the New England Patriots, who won a game at home against Buffalo. And Matt Castle looking as comfortable as ever in the shotgun for the New England Patriots. Did any one of us think that maybe the AFC East would have been the strongest division in football before the season started?
No,
you know what? Clearly, it's more than just Matt Ryan, but who would have thunk it? Most folks were screaming about the money he signed for, and look at the Falcons.
And I'll tell you, I mean, in their defense, I mean, everyone's talked about their offense, and I know there was a lot of numbers thrown up today by New Orleans late in that game, but their defense right now with Abraham, the way he's sacking it, and they're running the football, the defense is not on the field as much right now. This is a team gaining confidence with each game, and the record is playing right into that.
Secondary is playing really well. They picked off Drew Brees a couple of times, took one back for a pick 6. And you got Big Grady hogging up the middle.
Grady in the middle,
Literally,
Abraham
right?
coming off the corner.
Yeah,
I'm telling
There you have
it.
it. Insight from the best.
Attempts in the
Thanks for joining us on the Subway Postgame Show.